Hey there folks, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here in my backyard, and today's the day that I finally get to plant my big trachea. You know, I remember when I got this thing, gosh, it must have been like 4 months ago or something, 3-4 months ago at least. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be so long so I can plant it. I can't wait, but it's gonna be so long. And now finally this day has arrived. You know, we are gonna have like a couple nights in the 20s in like the coming week, but the daytime temperatures are warm enough, it's like in the upper 40s, that I think it should be fine. And honestly, this thing has just been, you know, it's been out in the 20s already in this pot, down to the low 20s. I dug completely fine. And but honestly, it's just been suffering so much in the pot. It's been underwatered. It's so hard for it to get water. And I can't believe I didn't realize this until someone mentioned it in the comments, which is that this palm is seriously root bound. And I thought, you know, I wasn't watering enough, which I obviously wasn't. That's just a fact. But I didn't realize that, you know, I mean, it's so obvious now when you look at it. I mean, you see in the pot, I cut the pot open, but you see just this trunk takes up like a third of the pot. Clearly, the pot is too small for it. It should have been repotted last growing season, probably. But just look at this. I mean, this is a seriously root bound palm. And, you know, a sign that a palm is becoming root bound, I mean, you can just tell when the pot is too small for it. And you can always take a palm out or plant out and check just how the roots are doing. You know, it's obviously easier with smaller plants than larger ones, but, you know, I mean, you should be able, you know, if you can see some roots at the edge, that can be okay. But if you see roots just like filling this in, I mean, that's a serious problem. This palm is seriously root bound. These roots are just, so what happens, what root bound really is that the palm is gotten too big for the container, but obviously it's still being restrained by the container. So those roots are just going to start filling in. And as they fill in, you know, they squeeze away that soil, there's less in the soil, and they just can't retain water as well. That's why this palm has been drying out so much. I mean, it's just seriously root bound. And someone mentioned there's probably the whole ball of roots in there in the pot, and they were certainly right. I mean, I tried to get this palm out of the pot by turning it upside down and stuff. I really couldn't. The only way for me to do it was either try to like shovel it out and damage the roots, or obviously do this, which is, I didn't want to destroy the pot. It's a nice big pot. I could have reused, but I really just had to. I had no other choice. I had to cut it open with these, and yeah, did that. And yeah, I mean, just look at that. That's what root bound. That's what a root bound palm looks like. So anyways, over here, this is the hole. I think this is where I'm going to plant my palms, where I hope to. Right here, it's a perfectly sheltered spot. I couldn't get in the front. It was already filled in. I just didn't have room. I wasn't able to, but unfortunately, but this is a great spot. You got walls on both sides protecting it. This is the south facing wall here. And it should have quite a bit of growing before it gets over the top of that roof. Just a good sheltered spot. I think it'll be great if I can actually get it in there behind this little raspberry bush. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'm gonna plant my seedlings out today, and yeah, see how it goes. So let me know your guys' thoughts. But yeah, you don't want a palm looking like that. If you can see, you know, if it's mostly roots like that on the outside of the pot, huge problem. Yeah, this palm is definitely suffering a lot. I think I at least hope that it'll really start to thrive once I get it out of the pot and in the ground where those roots can expand. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. This is what a root bound palm looks like. Take care.